All right, so listen, the smooth sounds that you guys are hearing in the background is Mr. Ron James on a saxophone. And Kristi actually prompted me to record the content for the particular video, at least put it in context, which is communication. If that isn't enough C's for you, contents, context, you get the point. So listen, communication, right? It's important. Proper communication prevents piss poor performance. And I must say, when I first started Fedora, I was an improper communicator because we were lagging and lacking in the things that I visualized in my head that I didn't properly communicate to the team. And speaking of the team, man, thank you for the early participants in the team of Fedora: Justin Romack, Scott and Bree Rummery, Marcy Weinberg, and Mary Scott. But listen, Kristi came on later, and I was so used to communicating with them that they kind of got it. And I used to wonder why, they would like try to do the work and come back a week later and be frustrated because they didn't get it the way I thought it should be done. And I learned now how to better communicate. More information is better than less information. Over communicating is better than not communicating enough. And that's one of the things that you just have to learn in working with people, but give them the tools that they need to make it happen. Give them the information that they need to make happen. Be able to illustrate the vision that you want, the final outcome. Hey, at the end of your task, this is what I'm expecting. And guess what? You will get a different result. Think about Ron James communicating this song in the background. Think about what he had to do to tell the guitar player, the drummer, the keyboardist, the bass player, what he wanted this song to be before, they sat down to play a note. And then they played a note. He could say, this is wrong and this is why it's wrong. This is where I want the bridge. This is where the verses go. Everybody knows where the verses go. The verses go at the beginning, right? No, it's your art. You can put it wherever you want. But communicate that, okay? Let's take a second. You see how he came out of that, and you see how the band kept up with him. That was all communicated. And even if it's communication on the spot, there's hand signals that a person leading the song has that I had to learn, even as a blind person, on how to communicate with my band. And so communication is key. Communication is important. Communication is very vital to a leader trying to move from one place to the other. Hence the leadership thing. You're moving people from one place to the other, whether it's your ideas, the business ideas, the team's ideas. You got to be able to communicate. So listen, that's awesome right there. I'm breaking out my horn, getting ready for a concert. I love when he does this. Listen. One more time. So communication is vital to your success is the name of this particular video. This is Ron James, St. James Live, where I went to see him and I recorded him because I liked the way he communicated what he wanted to see happen on that stage. And he demanded the stage and he commanded a presence inside of the room. And this is him just getting started at that concert. And his communication with the audience, his communication with the band, even the sound guy was impeccable. So communicate impeccably, write the vision and make it plain, communicate that vision and give it to the people that need to have it. You guys know what it is. I'm Vashaun Jones, visionary of Fedora Outlier LLC, communicating to you. Let's change the world, and let's change the world communicating properly together.